Welcome back to my channel. So I have another pick a card reading. This pick a card reading will be career focused and on finances. So I have 5 piles to choose from. The first pile will be this crystal. Second pile will be this crystal. Third pile will be this crystal. Fourth pile will be this crystal. And then the fifth pile will be this crystal. So use your intuition the best that you can, and I'll see you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. So if you chose this crystal, this will be your career predictions, your finance predictions. This is my first time doing this, so I'll just read whatever comes through. I never did a career reading before. Any details about pile 1's career and finances? Any messages about pile 1's career and finances? Any messages about pile 1's career and finances? Mentor. Any message about pile 1's career finances? For you, pile one, it's gonna take for you to be alone for some type of amount of time. It's okay to take your time. You're gonna be alone for, I'm hearing an intense, and a certain amount of time. That was a big word. It came through my crown chakra, but I can't pronounce it. But basically, you're gonna be alone, and you need to isolate yourself, or you're gonna feel isolated, which is gonna make you go into hermit mode for quite some time. I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue tied like crazy. But yeah, you're gonna be alone for a while, and this is gonna help you figure out what you want to do as far as career and your life purpose. I'm getting that this career is gonna actually be some type of like, this is gonna be what you were created. Well, everybody comes down here as creative for a certain career, but I feel like this isn't just any ordinary job with all these stars, because it's like multiple. This is 2 different decks showing me a bunch of stars, and they're looking up at the stars, and it's actually one picture where she's like catching the stars. So I feel like you are some type of star seed, or you were born from a star seed. You actually have a lot of star seeds, or a lot of ancestors and angels looking down on you with the angel card. Yeah, that were once warriors. For some of you guys, your ancestors were very, very strong. You could have African background descent. You could have African deities is what I'm hearing. Yeah, some type of African deities for some of you guys, with very, very long hair. In both of these cards, she has very long hair. Yeah, like a very strong woman. I think if you are a woman energy, this is your career is going to be something where you need all of your strength, and you need a lot of alone time to kind of get to know yourself, get to know your own energy and how powerful you are. Because it's like your job and your career is going to be something that isn't, you know, looked at as normal, or people don't believe in what you do. So that's what I'm getting for some of you guys. You might be a spiritual mentor. So this could be anything. This could be actually speaking, being a motivational speaker, a spiritual speaker, a spiritual catalyst. You could be a massage therapist. Some type of therapist is what I'm getting. You know how there's a lot of therapists. And actually at the top of the deck I have, it's okay to put yourself first and take care of your own needs before those of others. So I think that's why it's okay to take your time. You need this time alone to take care of yourself, and you need to, if you've been feeling alone, because it looks like she's been feeling alone, she's at doubt. Yeah, damsel, this card always gives me like you're in distress, you're confused, you could be lost, or you feel like giving up at some time, but you have people in the ethers fighting alongside with you and for you. I think for this pile, you don't need to worry about karmic battles here on earth. Ignore people that get in the way. I think for your pile, it's going to be a lot of love interest and friendships that try to get in your way, and it's okay to put yourself first, because I'm hearing that your career, like your finances, is going to be something that has to do with people paying you for your time and your knowledge of some sort, or you're going to be a healer of some sort where people are going to actually pay you to get healing. But first you need to heal yourself, and this is why this alone time is very, very important, because you need to get as strong as you can. Yeah, you need to have all of your power and all of your abilities, all of the knowledge. You need to just, it's like something about you needing to ground yourself and figure out. You're gonna figure it out though. Her looking up at the stars gave me like Harriet Tubman, where she figured out how to become free by just trusting, having faith in this one stars. Yeah, and the stars are in her hair. So I feel like you just have, it's in your roots to be strong and to figure things. It's like you get, I think for this part, you get a lot of synchronicities that don't make sense, or they don't make sense little by little, but then the more and more, it's like almost like connect the dots. You don't know how the picture's gonna look until it's all together, right? So I feel like you get a lot of synchronicities, and these are to help you get the bigger picture. It's gonna be a reason why you're going through all these things. Could be a lot of trauma here, a lot of people befriending you or loving you or love interest, and then they kind of go against you because of jealousy. I think you have a lot of people that love you and it turns into jealousy because of how much growth and knowledge that you have. You could even have long hair, or you're wanting to grow your hair out, your natural hair out. It's something about you here that's very powerful, and it's going to bring you a lot of abundance, whatever you're brought here to do. I feel like it was a lot of, yeah, because there's thorns. And I feel like there was a lot of things that cut you in the past, a lot of things that really bruised you. You still have scars of some sort, physical scars or spiritual war. Like, you went through a lot of spiritual warfare, and I feel like right now is a time to be at peace with yourself. Once you're at peace with yourself and you tame the turmoil inside of you, is when you'll be very, very powerful, when you're in control of your emotions. When you're in control of your emotions, you have clarity. When you have clarity, you have clear thoughts to focus on what can bring you power, abundance, finances, career, all of that stuff. And I think you're going to have, for this part, you're going to have some type of leadership role with a mentor here. Some of you guys, you're going to work with little kids for your career. So nurse, teacher, actual teacher. Some of you guys, you're gonna work at where orphanage, little houses with the orphan kids that don't have parents. Some of you guys, you're gonna help invest. You're gonna help bring kids homes. It's something you're gonna do with little kids here. I'm seeing little kids being up under your wings, or just younger energies that don't you're gonna work with a lot of naive energies here, is what I'm getting. Grown adults. You're gonna also work with people that have mental anguish or mental. Some of you guys, you might actually go back to school to study mental illness. From you guys, you might go back to school just to teach preschool. It's a lot of teaching going on here, so I think you're really, really good. I did see poet when I was shuffling, so you're gonna be very, very good at voicing your opinion. Your throat chakra is gonna strengthen. You're gonna do something where you're gonna be very expressive. I don't know how long this is gonna take. It says it's okay to take your time, so this might take, years, but you're going to, I think what I'm saying is gonna make sense to you as time goes by. You're gonna realize, like, the connected dots, your story and the picture is gonna come, it's gonna get more clear. You're gonna gain more clarity the more and more you connect the dots in your own picture, in your own career and life. I think you are going to pick up a lot of different jobs, though. You are going to have jobs until you get to your career, until you get to the final goal, until you finally connect all of the dots, all of the stars for your story. But I think the more and more you have perseverance, the more and more your connected dot will become into a full picture for you. And I think for this part, you're going to be very, very successful. You're going to have a lot of people that try to bring you down, though, with this card, but you have, like I said, you have very strong ancestors here, is what I'm getting. Very, very strong ancestors that will fight those battles for you. I'm hearing don't waste your time and your energy on earth fighting drama down here, because they're gonna get their karma. Your ancestors are warriors. It's something where you're not to be messed with. But you are going to be very abundant. Just let those doubts, because she looks very vulnerable. Let those doubts go. And be strong. Because there's something here where you're going to have to be strong for other people when that time comes, though. Because this card says it's okay to put yourself first and take care of your own needs before those of others. So you are definitely going to be some type of caregiver, some type of leader, some type of, you could even be an author, a specialist of some sort, special guidance, special teacher. Some of you guys, you are shamans, or you have shaman ancestors. So it's just embedded in your roots. With the stars in her hair, it's giving me that you were just born with certain gifts here, and you were going to turn it into a career. Maybe it's a job right now, or it's a hobby, but it's going to turn into your career. So you need to stay focused and have perseverance. And even when you feel weak, take that time to, when you're in doubt, ask for guidance. That's what this card says. So when you have doubts, go to your angels, go to your ancestors. They're waiting for you. Some of you guys, you're going to actually be, I'm hearing practitioners. What is that? Something with a P here. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but you're going to be something that is not too normal. Some of you guys, it will be normal, but I think you're very special here with all these stars. And people are jealous of that because they can sense it, even if they don't entirely know it. They can sense the energy. Somebody know, like, you know when somebody's special when you're around them. And you're very, probably when you're very special. Very, very special. But people tend to get in your head a lot. And I don't think your ancestors or your angels or whoever looking down on you they do not like that. They do not like anybody messing with you. Actually, this is probably why they want you to be alone. So, I'm hearing you deserve to be alone. You don't need anybody unless you want them around, unless they treat you right and with respect, power one. Because you have, some of you guys, you've been feeling like you don't know what you're, like, what are you living for? Or some of you feel like you're just living to live. But I think the more you have perseverance and connect the dots, you're going to figure out why all of this was, like, important and why it needed to happen for you. I'm hearing you need to, like, some type of testimony is going to help others. Power one. So that's what I have for you for your career predictions or your finances. Hope you enjoy it. If it did resonate, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next post. Hello, Pal 2. So if you chose this crystal, this will be your reading on your career predictions, your finances, any details that you need to know right now regarding your career in the future, or steps you need to make. How to's career predictions. Any messages? How to. Wow. Avenger. Some of these are self-explanatory. Some of you guys are going to be a monk. I hope I said that right. Or a nun. Or just spiritual. Very, very spiritual. Like, you're going to go down a very spiritual path. How to. Or you're going to make movies. You're going to make, you're going to be a visual director. You're going to have a lot of visions. I'm hearing, yeah. Some of you guys, you're going to have a lot of visions. Or you can, it's like you can read other people's visions and dreams and tell them. For some of you guys, you're going to be you're going to be able to, I heard a word, a big word, it starts with a D. You're going to be able to translate some people's dreams and epiphanies and like foresight. You're going to be able to, like, help them understand what they saw, what happened in this other realm. And then for some of you guys, you're going to actually be like, for the most part, I'm getting visionary. Like, you're going to be a visionary. So, I don't know, for some of you guys, you're going to be a very extreme visionary where you can actually help others with their visions. And for some of you guys, you're going to be, I don't know, I think you guys are going to gradually grow into be a very, very good, because it's Avenger. So I think you're going to be very, very good at this. Very, very talented at visions, and you might put together movies. You might be a producer of some sort. I think you're going to work with some type of team eventually, but I think you're going to be like independent, visionary. Or you're going to do something where you're going to make movies for some of you guys, or you could be an actor at first. Some of you guys are going to be an actress, actor, and then move your way up into making movies, writing scripts for other actors and actresses. You probably like writing right now. You're very good at literature. You're very good at English. English is your favorite subject. You're studying some type of English or literature in college, high school. You've always gone for that because you like writing stories. this is also spell work, so I think you might even, some of you guys, you might actually, yeah, monk and nun could just be like, some of you guys, you could be do some type of spells that has something to do with stories. So when you make up stories, it comes true. Like, that's kind of like manifesting, I guess. You're gonna be a very good manifester. Some of you guys, you're gonna create houses. Like, you're gonna do it all. Like, anything that has to do with visions, having a vision first and then writing it down, illustrating it. You could be a very good artist. Some of you guys, you're gonna be an artist, a very famous artist. Anything that has to do with writing and illustrating for this pile is what's gonna eventually be your career, if not already, and it's gonna bring you a lot of finances and abundance. So whether that be like portraits, paint, oil paints, acrylic paints, whether it be sketching, whether it be values and shadows and stuff like that, whether it's you know, architecture is what I'm getting, whether it's, yeah, just coming up with a vision and other people build houses, coming up with the different garments, and other people, you take it to a manufacturer and they put it together for you. It's something where you can see, something with the clairvoyance of seeing inside your third eye, and you're very good at seeing things in the physical. So you're very good at colors. So I say some of you guys, you're in fashion school right now, or you want to do something with fashion, because it definitely looks like they're wearing, you know, different type of garments and different colors in the background. So I think some of you guys are actually going to travel with the adventurous card. Like, you're gonna, this, I just seen 444, so that could be significant. Or you're gonna see a lot of 444 when you're like down and you feel like giving up. You're gonna see 444, or even numbers, even 333. But yeah, like I said, for some of you guys, your career is you're gonna need to travel in order to put these visions into work, like into fruition, is what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh, today I'm getting, for this career reading, I'm getting so many big words that are coming through so fast through my crown that is making me tongue-tied, and sometimes I can't pronounce it, but I know exactly what the word is and I can see it. But I can't pronounce the word for some reason. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna do something with illustrating here, pile 2, and writing. So you could actually be an author. You could write scripts. You could write destroyer. Oh, so some of you guys, you have the power to create and destroy it. So be careful. Be careful, pile 2. You have I think you also have the power to destroy other people's dreams as well as your own before they can even start. So watch your tongue for this pile. That's like a very detailed message. Watch your tongue and watch what you say to others that come to you, because you're gonna have, like I said, you're gonna have you're gonna practice this power throughout life, where you're gonna be very good at it, and you're gonna be put in a very high position, and people are gonna come to you for help, and people are gonna come, like I said, yeah, you're going to, some of you guys, you're gonna be able to like tell people how to go about these dreams and what these dreams and what these desires even mean inside of their third eye. You're really good at something to do with your third eye, pile 2, and you're gonna strengthen this. Some of you guys, you're already very strong at it, without even having to try. And this is what can be so dangerous, because you believe everything that you see. Yeah, you believe everything that you see. With the added card, it's kind of still giving me like that. Don't victimize yourself here, because I think you can also see your doubts in your third eye. It could look like monsters sometimes. It's like if you play all day with a child in your third eye too much, it could look like monsters, or they could just look like it becomes real. Everything for you and your career is going to become real, and that's why I think you're really good at writing stories. So I'm thinking majority of you guys author. Even some of you guys might do job as English teacher, poetry. Some of you guys might be actual music artists. You guys might actually be like really, really good in the music entertainment industry. I don't know if you're going to be actual, like, you guys are really good at hearing probably as well, because if you're really good at talking and writing, you're very good at hearing. You're a very good listener. So I think you might even do, like, you might, you know, do something with beats, keys, instruments. Yeah, instruments. You might actually study. If you're not good at it right now, I know you're probably, some of you guys are probably like, what? I don't even, you know, play any instruments. But I think some of you guys are going to actually, this is going to be throughout your life. This is like prediction. So I think some of you guys might get a teacher, or a friend that's really good at it might teach you. You might not even have to go to classes to play certain instruments, because you're gonna make friends along your journey that's gonna help you play different instruments. You might write songs instead of, you know, some of you guys might do both. You might write songs for people to sing. If you're not a good singer, you're gonna write songs for people. You have very good lyrics as well, like something with lyrics, something about you, with lyrics and poetry and scripts. I think you really, really like music and arts. Plays, you might write plays. You might be very theatrical. Theater, you might do something with theater as well. You're gonna dibble and dab in all of that to see which one you're best at, but I think you're gonna like all of them. You have the network. You're gonna like all of them. That was at the top of the deck. Definitely going to be some of you guys are gonna be getting letters from people all over the world for things they've seen in their dreams, for things that some of you guys are gonna get letters of appreciation, or emails of appreciation, messages of appreciation. People are gonna really value you. That's why I said you need to, with the Destroyer card, watch what you need to think before you speak here. Listen more than you speak here. Listen more than you speak. For you, yeah, with the Monk and the Nun, they are very quiet. They share your cares. Yeah, you're gonna and we got network. So you're gonna get a lot of people that just want to befriend you for advice, for clarity alone. A lot of people are gonna look up to you. I think you're a very good friend, Pautu. You're a very, very good friend. I think this drains you sometimes. Some of you guys could even sing and you don't know it because you haven't tried. Or some of you guys, you already sing. You're a very good singer. Like I said, something to do with the throat chakra here and the third eye here that you're going to use for some type of job, career. Some of you guys, I think for this pop out, so you're going to have more than one job, more than one career here. Yeah, that you actually really love, that brings out your child attributes. With the child magical, it's going to be something where you have to stay a child, like, and who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to stay a child at heart? Because you're gonna have like a lot of your career is gonna involve a lot of things that haven't happened already, and you need to use your faith, your third eye. Yeah, it's gonna require you to put a lot of faith and energy into these things for your career, Pautu. So let me just get one more card, because it's pretty much the only thing that I'm getting. Relaxation promotes healing. Yeah, it's going to require you to keep your health very good at a high vibration. Yeah, whatever you do for career is you need to be relaxed. You need to be calm. I think when you're, you know, overthinking or you're in chaos, you can't work really good. You're not really good at, some of you guys, you're still good at it, or you're going to work through this. But I think for right now, it's like kind of giving me that you need to be really relaxed for whatever job it is that you're going to be doing. Because some of you guys, you might even, yeah, you're going to get letters from people that need awareness, people that need help on their shadow work, because you might actually be like a psychic of some sort. I'm hearing Joseph from the Bible, how he could see dreams and stuff like that. He was born just seeing dreams, and they really meant things that were important for people around him that could help them. You know, he had that gift, and God rewarded him for helping his people. And I think this is exactly what you have, but you're going to be doing, you know, daily things, but then you're going to work it up to being like very, very good at it with the Avenger card, where God is going to thank you through different things. You're going to be very blessed in this pile too. So stay focused and keep being a child. Having the mind of a child, like that faith of a child. I'm hearing walk by faith, not by sight. But just kind of like that third eye is what I'm getting. You see it in your third eye before you believe in it. You believe that it's real, and that's all that matters. And that's all that makes it real. The fact that you think it's real makes it real. And I think this is going to be really, really good for you, Pile 2, in your career, looking forward and going forward. I think a lot of people may pick at you or think this is weird or crazy, but your craziness is going to get you abundance for whatever that you do. So what I have for you, Pile 2. If it did resonate, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next post. Hello, Pile 3. So if you chose this crystal, this will be your reading on your career predictions, your finance predictions. How about these? Any messages for Pile 3's career? Wow, that was just straight to the point, and it matches the crystal. Okay. I'm not gonna use too many cards for this file because I think I already kind of. Let me just do this. Okay, I'm just. Wow, it's a beautiful card. Wow, you're gonna be some type of doctor. Definitely. Wow. Okay. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay, that card was sitting there. I didn't even see it. Or I just mislooked it. But that's very significant. Spirit wanted me to know. I see all blue, so let's see. Please, Pile 3s, any messages, Pile 3s, any more messages for Pile 3's career? More messages. Any more messages for Pile? Any more messages? Any more messages for Pile 3? Got Martyr. I'll just get one more card. Any messages for Pile 3's Mystic? got Fool. We got Athlete. I think this is significant. Okay, these are all significant. Hold on. Wow, you got a lot of cards. Cause okay, let's see. On your career path, let me just get one out of these. Okay. Wow. This card is the most beautifulest card out of the deck, and I didn't even see this card yet until today. But look at the imagery. Let's get into the imagery really quick. She's on this creature, and she's taking full control of this creature. It looks like she's even underwater. It's like a creature that's like, wow. The creature even looks beautiful in some type of way. It looks like, I don't know, scary and creepy in some type of way, but also beautiful. It's like it's her own monster. It's her own demons. It's her own doubts. It's her own shadow. It's her shadow, like it's her other side. And she's like completely on top of it with one hand, just mastering it. And the underneath it says, the very thing that challenges you can be transformed into your greatest strength. And in this card, you know, butterflies mean transformation, the cocoon, and, you know, hatching and flying. It says you are capable of brilliant transformation. So I feel like for this, and it definitely transforming things. You're gonna be, your career predictions is all about transforming who you once were, or just transforming suffering. So I'm getting lotus flower, no mud, no lotus. That's what I'm getting from this pile. And I feel like you're gonna be, if you're not very good right now, you're gonna be very good leading up to the future, in future events of just transforming like hopeless feelings, doubts, outer noise, because gossip, what wanted needed to come out, actually just didn't even, I second guessed it and it flipped right back into the deck, but Spirit was like, no, that needs to come out. It's more so of like what other people say about you and what your own mind says to you sometimes. And I think you're gonna master this pile 3, and you're gonna help others, because it definitely looks like all of her insecurities and like this creature, this monster, and she's taking full control. She's very powerful at what she's doing. I think, yeah, you're gonna become very, very powerful at what you're doing to your own demons and doubts and your own minds. I feel like this is all in your minds, or it's just gonna be like and then we got healer for the first card. So I feel like, I want it to be in the screen because it's so beautiful. That card is like so freaking beautiful. But I'm gonna put this right here. Okay. So your career is gonna have something to do with transformation. So I don't know if you're going through trials and tribulations right now. You could be seeing 555 a lot, or 333. It's something about transforming and working together and having harmony for this pile is very significant for you. And I feel like maybe you had a lot of people get into your head, get into your minds. This is kind of similar to another pile. So if you were drawn to more than one pile, you can go ahead and look at that pile as well. But I feel like for you though, you're more so going to be a doctor or some type of spiritualist with mental health, like specifically, like you're going to be some type of psychologist. You're going to work with herbs. You're going to work with different medicines. You're going to work with different remedies. You're going to work with different ways of transforming hurt, pain. You might even be like a physical doctor for traumas, like physical traumas, like healing that area, because he's definitely like healing that area with energy though is what I'm getting. So I don't know if you're gonna help people. You could even help people with cancer, or work within a team to help cure cancer, whether that's with health benefits, like certain vegetables, certain plants. You might even travel, you know, to different locations to go study medicines. Like I said, you're going to study medicines, you're going to study plants, things that could be different remedies, new remedies for different things, whether that's diseases, in animals. I think you're going to work with animals as well. I don't see any, but I think you're also going to work with animals, healing with energetically here. You're going to, with the monk and the nun, you're going to do something energetically where I think you also have you're going to help people strengthen their boundaries when it comes to very shadow-like people that are zombies in this lifetime, people that are here to distract you from your life purpose and distract others from their life purpose, people that are here to distract and bring down other people, nosy people that have nothing better to do but to judge others. I feel like you're going to help people set boundaries energetically if they're being psychically attacked. I think you've been psychically attacked all of your life maybe, and this is why you're going to strengthen it. You're going to transform this into strength. I think a lot of people picked at your weaknesses. I think a lot of people get to know you so they can bring you down, so they can use this to their advantage. So be careful, pile 3, because I think majority of people are going to teach you, majority of people with the Fool card that are going to come into your life are going to actually just teach you lessons more than be a companion. With, I know I have companion here, but I feel like this is going to be people later on that come into your life after you do healing and after you strengthen, after you go down more into your life purpose. Basically, I think you're going to do a lot of jobs, a lot of weird jobs here and there. Everybody does that when they're younger. I'm doing that. People do that to, you know, get to where they need to go. You need to, you know, stimulate money. You need to have money flowing in so you can reach different levels in your life. But I feel like people are going to come into your life more so to teach you lessons with the Fool card. And you're gonna, because it looks like she's ready to fight back. So yeah, and we got athlete. So I think you're also gonna do things with physical therapy. So people that have gotten into wrecks, people that have gotten burned, people like burn accidents, like houses that got burned down, people that have been through a lot of things that have transformed their body to make them feel ugly, to make them feel like they're not normal. I think you're going to make people feel comfortable around you. Some people, I feel like you might work at a home, like you might do a lot of things to just help people, other people in need with the healer card. But I think more so doctor, you might be in the field of like, it's just something you're doing where you're studying I keep wanting to stutter, but you're studying people in general. So you might not even have to go to school for these gifts. Majority of you guys, you won't have to go to school. Majority of you guys will go to school, doesn't matter. But you're going to get these gifts from studying others in your own type of way. So you, pile 3, definitely have clairvoyance. Probably have all clairvoyances actually. Like you're somebody that you could like working out. You might even be like a what you call it, those fitness people, a fitness guru online. You could even do YouTube with being some type of fitness guru. I think you have like the ability to do anything here, but you just need to pick which one's going to be your favorite, because I think you just have the ability to transform struggle into strength basically, and you're going to help a lot of people do this. You're definitely going to help people with mental illnesses, people with special needs, people that are homeless, maybe even shelter them, help them protect themselves. You might even, you know, give out food. You might become a cook for some of you guys. You're gonna put herbs into different meals that are gonna be remedies to heal people's bodies. Or you might be like, you might do things online, you might do things online on YouTube or something. Now, if it's not like YouTube, you could just do things where you're gonna come up with like a cookbook. I'm getting heavy remedies, Dr. Sebi, like type of vibes where you're gonna come up with different cookbooks, different remedies, different meal plans. Yeah, meal plans with the athlete. You could come up with your own meal plans, things that work for individual people, certain people and their body types. You're gonna probably study autonomy, muscles, organs. You'll be really good at that. It's gonna bring you a lot of wealth, first of all, but it's gonna be very hard first of all, because you have to strengthen yourself, something you need to do and transform inside yourself. Because I think you were the martyr at one point, or you still are, and then you're going to turn into this strong, you're going to empower yourself. There's something here where you're going to empower yourself, and this is going to help you empower others. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so you were drawn to more than one pile. You are definitely drawn to more than one pile here. But I think with all of these hands here, you have the clairvoyance of touch, of feelings. So you could touch someone and know where they're aching in their body. You could touch someone and know where they're hearing voices, like schizophrenia and stuff like that. What else? Like different mental illnesses like that, where people hear voices, or like delusions. A lot of people that suffer from a delusional, like what's it called? Some of you guys, you might do hypnosis. You might really be really good at hypnosis, putting people in a trance to help with their mental illnesses. Then you're gonna come for this part. I think you're more so gonna come up. You're gonna study like the original, like history of like helping people with mental illnesses and stuff like that. But you're gonna come up with your own remedies as time goes by for this part, definitely. So I'm thinking some of you guys won't go to school, but some of you guys will go to school just to study what society is doing now, and then you're going to improve this or change something. And this might be really hard because a lot of people are probably going to stop you, because it's going to stop their money. You know how people are about, you know, money, but I think you're going to, something about this where you're going to be very abundant. I think you're going to move a lot. People are going to call, like have call-ins and call you. So I don't know if you're going to put your business. I think you might, yeah, for this you're going to be an entrepreneur. Probably you're going to go to school, or you're going to study something, and then you're going to turn it into a business, and people are going to call you off of, I don't know if it's you're going to have a website or on YouTube, and they're going to call you. It's just something where people are going to call you. You need to like be at the airport, go to their house, help them with their healing. Some of you guys, you're a medium, so people are going to call you to do medium, like to be a medium and to talk to their loved ones that are passed on with the gossip, because you can hear, you know, your voices, and I think, you know, something you do in a different realm, in the mental realm as well. So you have the clairvoyance of knowing, you have the clairvoyance of hearing spirits' voices, other voices. For some of you guys, you are probably even going to take up the career of helping the special needs of what is that one, the communication disorder. Sorry, you guys, it's gonna take me a minute. Autism. You're gonna be able to hear how they feel. Maybe people that are vegetables, you could help. You're gonna hear their voice somehow and help them communicate with their families. Like people with autism, people that can't physically speak to their loved ones that are still alive. Or yeah, you're gonna help young children with autism, I think, express themselves, or you're gonna hear their voices. I think for some of you guys, you're a medium here. You're gonna be a medium and a doctor. You could even be a physical trainer in the gym, help people take care of their bodies. Wow, you're very special. So that's why I see why all these colors are going. But this imagery is so powerful and beautiful. You're gonna help people conquer their own monsters inside of them, or their shadow side, things that really bother them. Okay, so you could probably specialize in phobias as well, helping people get over different phobias and fears that are like irrational, fears that are kind of like made up in their head, fears that are like, you know, people that have different phobias really hurt them and hinder them, and are very strong blockages in the heart chakra, because it prevents them from doing things that they love doing. I seen one phobia where it was like he would never travel across the bridge because he was scared of heights or something like that. He had extreme phobia, and I forget what show it was, but somebody helped him actually get over this fear so he could travel across this bridge. So I think you're gonna help people with their fears. You're gonna help people do a lot of shadow work, so you need to have a lot of things to help shield you. And yeah, you're gonna help with the mind here. So I'm getting doctor, I'm getting nurse, I'm getting volunteer, I'm getting herbalist, I'm getting a lot of like healer energy from here. people with disorders, people with you might even come up with disorders that weren't even, you know, around yet, but you study people. You could be a psychiatrist or a therapist, or could help with people with different personalities as well. Personality disorder, dissociation disorders. You just help with the mind diseases, body, something to do with like blockages here, that you're going to help with as well for your career and be very abundant at. And you're going to be on call, so on call nurse, on call doctor, on call specialist, on call psychic, medium, something where people are going to call you from all over the world. Pile 3. So that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed. If it did resonate, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next post. Hello, pile 4. So if you chose this crystal, this will be your career reading, or financial reading, financial predictions. So I'm gonna use the regular tarot deck on what your career might be. So let's see. Or how any predictions of how your financial status will go. Whatever comes through. How 4's career be like? What will their career be like? Any messages for pile 4? We got the Lovers for the first card on your career. Some of you guys massage therapists. Some of you guys something to do with the body, like something to do with the body as far as like, cause it could be cosmetics, it could be facials. Some of you guys it could be lashes. Some of you guys it could be hair. Something where it's like you nourish it and it starts to grow with the Lovers. Definitely getting something where you nourish them and they keep coming back. So it could be a business, your own small business. It could start off small and then it'll start to grow with Lovers. But it'll definitely be something that you're very, very passionate about. So this won't be like a career that you're not, like this won't be a career where it just gives you a lot of money. This will be a career, I mean, it will help you be abundant, but I'm saying you won't just be doing it just because it's like a lot of money or just because, you know, it's good pay. This would be something that you'll actually get into that you're passionate about, and it will start to grow over time. So I'm getting with them being like new, definitely something to do with body. So I don't know if like, yeah, it's different for all of you. Could be a Gemini, a fire sign, or earth sign. Because I did get got this, and then this is the, okay, wait, hold on, because it's a lot of cards. I don't want to do so many. So with the Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, some of you guys, you might create clothes for the homeless, or you might have your own clothing business. It might start off small, but it'll gradually grow. Some of you guys, you are gonna help start a donation or a foundation or start in law. Some of you guys, you actually go into law school, or you start studying different law. Like some of you guys, you might start off like having a business that you're very passionate about, but then as you get older, you're going to start to want to do, like want to change the world in a like beneficial way. So I don't know if you'll come up with your own laws, or you will actually go to law school and become a lawyer, or you'll become like, some of you guys might even investigate and become like, you know, different people on the crime scenes. You're going to want to stop like domestic violence. For some of you guys, you're going to study domestic violence. You're going to study, some of you guys, you're going to want to take people off the streets. You're even going to have enough money to take people off the streets or help them with certain addictions. Some of you guys, you're going to be like a counselor. I'm getting that. Some of you guys, you're going to be a therapist. You're going to go to school to be a therapist or a counselor. Some of you guys, you might even be a marriage counselor as well. You have the Lovers card, and that, yeah, some of you guys, you're actually going to go into the field eventually, doing marriage counseling, love, something to do with love, teaching love. Some of you guys, you're going to be actual, like, you know, motivational speaker as well. Some of you guys, you might be all of this. So you might start off at like volunteering or making clothes, and then the clothes start coming out really good. Then you might sell your clothes. You might be some of you guys, you might be a very, very abundant clothes designer. Like, you're going to be very, very good at what you do. So you're going to start to like give out money to different charities or come up. You're going to do a lot of things. I think with the Geminis often, you know, do a lot of things that they're passionate about, and they like they outgrow a lot of things that they do throughout their life. So I think with the Gemini card coming out, you're definitely going to be doing a lot of things you're passionate about that are way different from each other. So you might start off doing facials. You really, really love, you know, boosting people's confidence. That might, you know, skyrocket with the Ace of Pentacles. Basically, whatever I'm getting is going to be something, you're going to be jumping from extremes to extremes. But like the Ace of Pentacles give me like whatever you start first is going to give you money to start something next. And whatever, you know, whenever you start something next, that money is going to get you something to start something next. So you're going to keep starting new things at different timelines of your life. So like I said, you might start doing facial or lashes, like a small business, and boosting people's confidence. And then you're going to start to like that you are making people feel good about themselves. And then you might start going to school for law. And then you might, you know, start to change and make a difference in the world. And then you might, you know, go to something extremely different, which is like being a marriage counselor. So then you're going to start helping people love each other more, get into different dynamics of love, showing them different perspectives about love and stuff like that. Then you might go into like being a teacher, or just, I don't know, it's like you're going to be doing a lot of things. Power 4. Like your life is gonna be, you're gonna do a lot of like things that make you happy. I think your age is gonna affect a lot of things that you want to do in life as well. Like different, you know, timelines of your life is gonna make you want to do different things, and you're gonna actually do those different things. People might call you crazy along the way, or think that you're always jumping from career to career, but it's actually gonna like give you a lot of self-development. Like, you're gonna learn a lot of things about yourself while doing things for other people and for the world. And some of you guys, you might even do something for the environment, or you might go to school to be a veterinarian, or you might even work at just a animal shelter and then work your way up to be a veterinarian. You might not even have to go to school for it, because you're going to be so smart, and you're going to be like working up under, you're going to grow and gradually, you know, get into things. Like, you just want to do different things for this pile. Got that. I think a lot of things that I know it's gonna sound weird, pile 4, but a lot of things that actually break your heart, like relationships that fail, are also going to push you into doing different things in your life as well. So failed relationships for you, pile 4, actually is going to help you in your career life for whatever reason. Different things that don't work out, or a lot of, like, you know, relationships that you really, yeah, with the Lovers card, yeah, is actually going to help you in career, like motivate you in career. You're going to get insights from different relationships that failed you. As crazy as it sounds, yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm damn, yeah. I just got judged. Wow. With the Libra scales again. So definitely you're gonna go to school for, you might not like school, that's what I'm getting. Some of you guys, you're gonna have multiple careers that benefit you to start another career or another, you know, business or another job. And it's gonna be something you never even thought about doing until you hit a certain age. or until you get out of a certain relationship that fails you. Or some of you guys, you might even go through a marriage that might fail you, and this is going to help you or motivate you or push you into doing something, you know, to something you never even thought about doing. So some of you guys, like I said, you might even do something with murder investigations. You might even want to do that, where you like are on the crime scene, or you investigate different crimes, or it's just something you're going to do with law, or something you're going to do with the system, something you're going to do with like keeping people off the streets, or just something you're going to do. Some of you guys, you might do women empowerment for sex workers. You might even do women that have children, and for some reason, you know, you might come up with housing or something like that, or like different laws that you feel like should be put into action here. So I'm getting for you, Pal 4, you're very smart. It's definitely going to be you're definitely going to make some type of change. You're definitely gonna like have a happy life. Like you're gonna execute everything you want to do in life before you pass on. Yeah, something to do with like failed relationships, friendships. It's gonna help you see the world differently, and it's gonna help you in your career, Power 4. So if you're going through a lot of shitty things with people and it's getting in the way, it's gonna actually help you. I don't know if it's because of the growth or because of the knowledge that you're gonna, like all the L's you might take from people is gonna help you get into facials, get you to go back to school. I don't know what it is, like, but it's gonna definitely put the batter in your back to do a lot of different things. For this part, you're gonna definitely do a lot of different things. And I don't want to drag the reading on, because that's mostly what I'm getting, is that you're definitely gonna do things that's gonna help other people though, and it's gonna gradually get stronger and stronger and stronger. Your will to help yourself and the will to help others. And you're gonna have multiple businesses, or you're gonna have multiple careers. So for this job with the Gemini card, definitely gonna do either 2 jobs, 3 jobs, or 3 businesses, or you're gonna do something with a team with a lot of people behind you. You're gonna work with a lot of people, different backgrounds. Some of you guys, you might even be a counselor for people in prison. You might do something to help people that are inmates. You might be a teacher. Yeah, you're gonna do a lot of things you don't think about in this pile. You might be an actual teacher, or like a spiritual catalyst for people that are inmates, which I feel like this is very like cool, very different, but very cool. And you're gonna help people in prison change. They want to convert into spirituality. They're gonna convert. You're gonna help them. Something to do with you helping people. I think you're going to be very good at it, and you're going to have multiple ways of how you're going to do it. God is really like, the divine is putting things into like balance here for you. The divine really feels like you're special here, Power 4. So that's what I have for you, Power 4. I hope you enjoyed. If it did resonate, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next post. Hello, Power 5. So if you chose this crystal, this will be your reading, your career reading. Any predictions that might come through for finances and career. Let me use a different deck. Just use this different. Any message to spirit for Power 5? Your career and finances prediction. First card, we got beggar, mother, athlete, goddess, priest, some of you guys might be a preschool teacher in in this pile. Some of you guys might be a model, a catalog model, or some type of model, or somebody that goes on stage to perform. So you might become a singer, you might become an artist, a very talented artist, a very talented dancer, a very talented model. You're gonna be very talented at showing off like your physical appearance that I'm getting for some of you guys with goddess and athlete. You might even go on TV, or you might be a star of some sort, or you might be like you might do interviews for your career, like your final career, but some of you guys will go through. Some of you guys might become a mother as well. Some of you guys might actually be a stay-at-home mom. To an athlete, a famous athlete, you might be a famous athlete, or you're gonna model and find an athlete and you guys are gonna have a family, like a power couple dynamic. I feel like you might even be, you might work with kids. I'm getting you're gonna work with kids with a child internal, or some of you guys, you actually might work at like a gym or something like that for, I don't know, something to do with like physics. Like, so you might work, did I hear that physics? Is that what it's called? Or you might be like, you might run a gym, a personal trainer is what I'm hearing. Yeah, some of you guys, you might be a personal trainer and then you're gonna get romantically involved with somebody that you're training in the gym. What else am I getting? Some of you guys, you might become a model and somebody that's a spirit, like a spiritual model, like somebody that is a speaker of some sort about spirituality. Like you might be a model first, yeah, for your career. Some of you guys might be a model in your younger years, but as you get older, you might be like a host of some sort on TV, or some type of like, you're gonna come up with some type of like spiritual, you're gonna be like some type of spiritual teacher, or you're gonna get really like, you're gonna be into like charity work as well as you become older for some of you guys. Or you might do this now where you give back to the people in need. So for some of you guys, you might actually be very talented at what you do and you're gonna give back to the needy. You might work at like a shelter or a gym. I already said that, a gym. You're gonna have a few children of your own. Like there's gonna be a time in your career where you're gonna like take a break for yourself and actually be a mother. And this will actually influence you to change whatever career into another career. So your children are gonna change your career. So I don't know if you're gonna be a mother, or if you're gonna be a model, then become a mother and then do something else. Some of you guys, you're gonna work, yeah, some of you guys are just physical trainers. When I'm getting like your body looks very amazing, male or female, and you're gonna find somebody as equally as attractive as you. And like, I feel like you're gonna meet this person during your career, like when you're at your highest height of your career is when you're gonna find your equal. I know that's nothing about career, but that had to come through for whatever reason. So we got child, mother, athlete, and goddess. But I also feel like there's going to be something spiritual that you're going to get involved with over time, with the priest and the monk and the nun, that involves taking care of others, whether that be homeless people, whether that be people with mental illness. It's just something that you're going to come up with. I don't know if it's going to be like at certain events. Some of you guys, it might be like, you might come up with actual like special needs, like athlete events. You might put together events for the special needs. You might get heavily involved with that. Like a special needs league is what I'm hearing with athlete and beggar. Some of you guys, you're going to be a coach for the special need, and this is going to really open up your heart, and you're going to eventually have kids. Some of you guys, I don't know if you're going to be a mother of a special needs kid. This is what's going to make you heavily involved. Some of you guys, you're going to actually be like some type of special needs teacher or something like that, or you do something with healing when it comes to shape and colors. You're going to do something with healing with shape and colors, with all these shapes in the background that help people with special needs, or that just help people with traumas. So I'm getting, some of you guys might be some type of counselor with the pendle. Some of you guys, hypnosis. I think you're drawn to more than one pile. I think all these reads are drawn to more than one pile, and this is why it's been taking me so long to put this out there, because some of these are repeating messages. So let me pull like the regular deck just in case I get something different. Yeah, you're gonna do something that that has something to do with your physical appearance for this pile though. In your younger years. Because I saw the devil. So you're definitely going to do something that gets you money with your physical appearance. Then we got the 7 of Cups. Some of you guys, you might get into science after your younger years. Or you might be going to school for science right now. Like a lot of things with the universe might excite you. So you might start to study like physics, quantum leaps, the stars, the sky, or the stars, the universe. Like, I don't know why I'm picturing Albert Einstein. Is that his name? The really smart but crazy. He had like the crazy hair. You could have crazy hair with this energy right here. You could have dreads, you could have locks, so your hair is like really curly or just wild, like Albert Einstein. You're very smart, like Albert Einstein. And we have the 2 of Swords for your career. I feel like you're gonna do more than one thing, but you're into science. Like you could be very beautiful and handsome, or you just look you look so appealing that you're just gonna, yeah, the Ace of Wands. You look so appealing that you're just going to do something that involves your beauty, your physical beauty, that's gonna make you very strong and powerful and very, like, it's gonna put you into a lot of positions. But I also feel like you're not just beauty, your brains and beauty. So you're very smart when it comes to science. You're very smart when it comes to kids. You're very smart when it comes to the mind in general. Because it's giving me like somebody like in that you're just very smart when it comes to the minds of others. So that's what I'm getting you could be some type of scientist in your career, in your later career life. Might even come up with a, I think I already, it's like I'm repeating myself, but you might come up with like a special needs baseball team, softball team for girls and boys. Like you're gonna like engaging with little kids. We have something to do with healing work here. I think all of the powers are like healing work. Some of you guys are gonna deal with animals as well. If you're gonna travel to study animals that are going extinct, or you're already studying animals right now, or you might be a veterinarian. Like I said, you're very nerdy. Like behind all the beauty, you're actually very nerdy and into stuff, and you're into astrology. You're into quantum leaps. You're into what's it called? The Akashic records. You're into science. You're into matter and mass and gravity and like space. You probably wanted to be an astronaut, but I don't know. It's like you want to work with NASA for some of you guys, or you're just like a geek, like a science geek. Maybe you watch Star Trek, Star Wars. You like sci-fi movies, but I'm getting with this, you're gonna work with animals. You could actually be going to school to be a veterinarian as well. Or you're gonna do a lot of things that have to do with science. Like you're gonna be doing lab work for some of you guys. You're studying that now, you're going to school for that now. It's gonna do a lab work, like animals' behaviors, like people's behaviors, animals' behaviors, could be both. Yeah, you study people's like chemistry. You could be, yeah, for some of you guys, you're heavily involved. You're going to be heavily involved in chemistry, chemicals of animals and special needs people and regular people, like the human mind. I feel like it's something to do with chemistry here. You study yeah, the Ace of Wands, something to do with chemistry. Science, you love science, or you love chemistry. You're going to school for chemistry, or you will be going to school for chemistry. You will be going back to school for some of you guys. Yeah, very smart. And you will meet somebody when you're at the peak of your career. Yeah, something to do with physical, like you're gonna have a lot of things and opportunities to do with modeling, something, or a professional model, or you know, something where you present your looks and your body, but you're also spiritual. I don't know what happened to my High Priestess card. It got wet a little bit. So yeah, So what I pretty much have for you, Pal 5. If any of it resonated, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next post.